At the start of the movie, we are told that this is 300 years after the World War, meaning 300 years ago, there was a world war in which the entire world was destroyed. Then, we are shown a spaceship on which an entire world was living, and the people living on the spaceship used to throw their garbage down to the ground. One day, a doctor finds a robot in that garbage, and this was no ordinary robot. It was a robot whose half body was human and the other half was machine. The doctor picks up that robot and brings it to his home, and he repairs that robot well and gives it a new body. She wakes, thrilled. Robot, who am I? How'd I get here? From where? No, because the doctor himself doesn't know where she came from. He doesn't tell her anything. But the doctor only tells her that when we found you in the garbage, half of your body was destroyed, but your brain was alive and active, and later we repaired your body and made it perfectly fine. Meaning, we attached another body to you. After that, the doctor shows her this world. The robot becomes very happy seeing the city, and she also sees that spaceship, and she asks the doctor what this place is. Some kind of world. He tells her that after the World War, this was the only city left standing. Its name is Sky City now, and life in Sky City is very good. Everyone wants to go there, because rich people live there, and in our world, poor people live. And then the doctor gives that robot a name. He tells her that from today, your name is Alita. Hearing this name, Alita becomes very happy. The doctor also tells Alita that all the humans living on the ground work for Sky City, because Sky City has many fields, factories, and industries. After this, Alita meets a boy there named Hugo. When Hugo sees Alita's body, he compliments her a lot because her body was that of a robot, which was very powerful. Alita and Hugo become good friends. That night, a girl is murdered in city. Actually, there was a serial killer in that city who used to capture girls, murder them, and then sell their body parts. That same night, Alita sees the doctor coming back home from somewhere outside. Alita sees that there is blood on the doctor's hands. Seeing this, she suspects the city's murders mean the killer is actually the doctor himself. Then, the next day, his wife comes to meet the doctor because they had separated. Here we find out that the body the doctor gave Alita is actually his daughter's body. No, because their daughter was dead. They gave her body to Alita. After this, Hugo takes Alita with him to play a game. And this game was very famous in the city. Alita impresses everyone because she plays this game very well. And Alita also wins that game. After this, Hugo takes Alita to his favorite place. It was the roof of a building from where the whole city was visible. And from here, Sky City also looked very close. There is also a very large pipe there. Hugo explains that all the goods from Sky City come to the ground through this pipe. And I am working very hard to go to Sky City. And you'll see. One day, I will go there. Alita asks what Sky City looks like. To which Hugo tells her that the doctor actually picked you up from the garbage. And that garbage was from Sky City, which means you came from Sky City. Alita had amnesia. Then, the next day, the doctor goes out of the house, and Alita follows him. And here, Alita finds out that the doctor is not a killer. Warrior hunter. Kills killers. Bodies to factory. Cash. Here, Alita learns about the doctor. Then a killer arrives there. And he was the killer who was killing the girls living in the city. Then Alita bravely confronts that killer. And she beats him so much that she forces him to flee from there. And Alita succeeds in killing another killer. Then the doctor and Alita take the killer's head to the factory, where they get $20 in exchange for the killer's head. After this, the doctor tells Alita his story of how and why he became a warrior hunter. He says that it was a time when my daughter, my wife, and I used to live together. And then one day, we built a robot. And that robot came into their house and took their daughter away. After this incident, the doctor became very angry with that robot. And the doctor broke the robot he had made, killing it. And since then, the doctor became a warrior hunter. After this, we are shown a man named Vector. Vector was actually the owner of the race game held in the city. And Vector himself conducted this game. And with Vector, we can also see the doctor's wife. And here we find out that the doctor's wife is actually in league with Vector, because Vector had promised her that he would send them to Sky City. And for this reason, the doctor's wife is a doctor herself, but she also works for Vector. Then we see the same robot that Alita had beaten last night. That robot goes to Vector and tells him that Alita did this to my body. To which Vector scolds him, saying that you got beaten by a little girl. The robot says that she is not a child, but is very powerful. Vector tells the robot that your job now is to kill Alita and bring her to me. Then Hugo takes Alita to show her that same race game. He also tells Alita that the winner of this game is sent to Sky City. Hearing this, Alita becomes very happy. Then Hugo takes Alita to show her a ship. He tells her that this ship is 300 years old, and it is an enemy ship. When Alita sees that ship, the ship attracts her a lot. That's why Alita jumps into the water and goes into that ship. Alita also finds a high-tech body in that ship. Alita takes that body to the doctor. And she tells the doctor to replace my body with this body, meaning fit this body with my head. But the doctor refuses to do so. He explains that this body is very powerful, because it also has many weapons attached to it. And if this body is fitted with you, you will become very dangerous. So dangerous that you will kill people and destroy the city. Hearing the refusal, Alita gets very furious. Then she goes to the factory. There she decides she's now also a hunter warrior. She goes to a club with Hugo where all the city's hunters were sitting. And she incites everyone that we should kill Vector's robot because he is the killer who is killing all the girls in the city and also killing other people. One of the hunters makes a lot of fun of Alita. He says that you are so small in size. So how will you kill anyone? And how did you even become a warrior hunter? Hearing this, Alita hits him, fights him hard, and he falls back. Seeing this, all the hunters are very surprised. Just then, Vector's robot shows up there suddenly. It's now much larger because the doctor's wife upgraded it. Upon arrival there, the robot attacks Alita right away. In return, Alita also attacks him. And that robot goes to an underground place to save its life. Then Alita also follows him into that underground place. And here a fierce fight takes place between the two. But in the end, that robot kills Alita and cuts her body into pieces. But in the meantime, the doctor and Hugo arrive there. They fight the robot a lot, beat it up, and burn its body. Then to save its life, the robot runs away from there. The doctor brings Alita's severed body home. Alita's body was completely destroyed. Now, because the doctor has no other option, he connects that body with Alita, the one she found in the ship. The next morning when Alita wakes up, she feels very good, because now she had a new body which was very powerful, had weapons, and fire could also be generated with the help of that body, and Alita is very happy to get this new body. The next day, Alita goes to meet Hugo to show him her new body. When Hugo sees her body, he becomes very happy and likes her body a lot. He gets very impressed. Here, Hugo tells Alita that I want to go to Sky City as soon as possible. But to go there, every person needs some points. And these points can be obtained either by killing someone or by winning that race game. Hearing this, Alita takes out her heart and gives it to Hugo. She says, "Here, take my heart. Sell it. You'll get some points. Then head straight to Sky City after that." And Alita's heart is not a normal heart. Rather, it has a lot of powers. And that heart is so powerful that the entire city can get electricity from this heart for several months, because that heart has many powerful lights in it. But Hugo refuses to take Alita's heart, and says no, you don't need this. You should keep your heart safe with you because your heart is very important. And says that you should participate in the race because I think you can win this race. And if you win, we will both go to Sky City. Hearing this, Alita immediately agrees. And she gets ready to participate in the race. And she wanted to do all this for Hugo, because she liked Hugo. After this, we see Vector, who hires some killers and hunters to kill Alita. He tells everyone that if you kill Alita in the race, I will give you all 5 million points, which are very important for going to Sky City. Then we see that hunter whom Alita had beaten a lot in the club. And he wanted to take revenge on Alita for his insult. And now he was going to take this revenge on Hugo. The hunter kills a man and puts all the blame on Hugo. Now because Hugo was accused of killing someone, he was considered a killer. On the other hand, we see Alita, who had participated in the race, and the race was about to start. All the killers in the race go after Alita. That's why they attack Alita. But Alita was no less than anyone. That's why she fights them all and keeps killing them one by one. Just then, Alita gets a call from Hugo, who tells her that the hunter is after me and he wants to kill me. Then Alita leaves the race and goes to save Hugo. When Alita reaches the hunter, she beats him up badly. Meanwhile, it is shown throughout the city that Hugo has become a killer, and there was a bounty on him, meaning whoever finds him will get $30. And then, the city police show up to kill Hugo, because everyone believed Hugo was a killer and had to die. That's why everyone tells Alita to kill Hugo. But Alita doesn't kill Hugo. Instead, the hunter kills Hugo with a sword. And here, Hugo counts his final breaths, then suddenly dies. Just then, the doctor's wife arrives there. She tells Alita to cut off Hugo's head, because we'll attach a body to it, and make it a robotic body. Because the doctor's wife had changed now. She had become good. And she wanted to do this so that Hugo could be alive again. And here, Alita does just that. And to show everyone, she cuts off Hugo's head and brings it before them. But later, she takes Hugo's head to the doctor. Here, the doctor performs surgery and attaches another body to Hugo's head. With this, Hugo comes back to life, which makes both Alita and Hugo very happy. Because now Hugo also had a body like Alita's, a robot body. The doctor tells Alita that Vector commits fraud with everyone. He deceives everyone. Because he deceives everyone by saying that he will get them to Sky City in exchange for money. Whereas no human goes to Sky City with money. And not just anyone can go to Sky City. Only those people who were born there can go. And they can also live there. And from this world, only those people can go to Sky City who are the winners of that race. Otherwise, no one can go. The doctor also tells Alita that my wife and I were born in Sky City, and we came here for our daughter's treatment. And since then, we've been stuck here. Hearing this, Alita gets very angry and goes to kill Vector. Alita goes straight to the factory. And there, all of Vector's machines attack Alita. But now Alita had a body that was very powerful. That's why Alita was killing everyone one by one. After destroying all the machines and robots, Alita now goes to kill Vector. But just then, one of Vector's robots arrives and attacks Alita, which injures her, and she falls. And then, Alita remembers her past. Her once lost memory returns now. Alita sees she was a fighter before. And Alita had also participated in that world war which happened about 300 years ago. But in that war, all of Alita's friends and companions were killed. But they also injured Alita, destroyed her body, and threw her into the trash. Here, Alita recalls everything. The Sky City owner is behind it all, and he was the one who had also killed all of Alita's companions. And here, Alita remembers that her mission is to kill the master of Sky City. When Alita remembers everything, she gets very emotional. She lost all her comrades and grows furious. And right then, that robot suddenly attacks Alita. And Alita slices the robot cleanly in two with her sword. Then she stabs Vector with it as well. Vector dies on the spot. Just then, Alita gets a call from the doctor. He tells her that Hugo is heading towards Sky City by climbing those pipes. Then Alita also follows him up. And she tells him that you don't need to go to Sky City, because there's nothing up there. We will both live our lives together in this world. Hearing Alita's words, Hugo agrees. But from above, the master of Sky City was watching all of this, and so he unleashes one of his weapons on them. This causes Hugo's entire body to be cut into different parts. But just then, Alita grabs his hand, but his hand slips from Alita's grasp. That's why he falls quite a long way down. Having lost Hugo, Alita becomes very sad and starts to cry. Now Alita decides that she will go to Sky City and will not spare the master of Sky City. She will kill him, because she wanted to avenge Hugo's death. We see that Alita has also won that race, and she points her sword up towards Sky City. And she tells the master of Sky City that I am coming to kill you and to take my revenge on you. And just watch. I will make you suffer. I won't let you live. And with that, this movie ends here. Thank you for watching.